guys, this video is so delicious and super easy to make. I'm going to be making semolina and coconut ladoos. I make these really simply and I just roast them slightly, not too much though. So here I'm using some coarse semolina. I like to have texture in my semolina. I've got some desiccated coconut. I'm actually using milk powder in this recipe. It adds a really lovely creaminess to this. I've got some sugar, we've got hot water, and I've got some elaichi or cardamom seeds, which we're just going to break down. And then I've got these really small mini cupcake cases, which we're going to put the ladoos in after we're done. So to make this recipe, all we're going to do is heat up our semolina. Just move this out to one side. So we're going to add semolina straight into the pan. And we want to toast this off, so I'll just show you how I do that. And we just want to get some colour on the semolina itself so it becomes quite nutty in flavour. So just spread that out and let the base sort of begin to colour. Whilst I'm toasting that off, all I'm going to do is just move that to one side, and I just want to break out a few of these seeds. So I'm just going to use the back of the spoon, and all I'm going to do is just open this up and tip some of these lovely cardamom straight in here, and that's just going to give us a lovely flavour and a bit of a bite as well. It's probably enough. You can see it doesn't take too long for the semolina to change colour. It sort of goes white before it starts to go brown. It kind of dries itself out. And you'll start to smell, it goes a gorgeous kind of nutty smell. And you know that it's roasting off. I can see the pan's getting really hot now, which is perfect. And at this stage I'm going to now add in the coconut, because I want the coconut to roast off as well. I'm going to turn the heat off and just use the leftover heat in the pan to keep toasting the semolina and coconut. Perfect. So the cardamom is smelling gorgeous as well. That's already starting to toast off. And you can see them in here. If you want, you can kind of press them and break them up a little bit more. So I've got my sugar, which I'm now going to add straight in. And then I've got my milk powder that's going in as well. Once that's all mixed in together, we're now going to take some hot water, and I'm going to take about half and just mix that together. As soon as it thickens and absorbed, we can add the other half. And we just want to add in a little bit of water at a time, because you don't want the mixture to be too wet. Now all we have to do is allow this mixture to cool down before we can roll it into balls. It also allows the semolina to really absorb all that water. So we're going to leave this for around 5 to 10 minutes to cool down. I like to transfer it onto a bigger tray. A bit like this one. And allow it to cool down completely. It speeds up the cooking time, cooling time as well. So just give that around 5 minutes and we'll come back to it. Right, so this has cooled down for around 5 minutes and it's still a little bit warm, but you can easily roll it into balls. So I want to make sure that they're all equal in size. So I'm going to be just using one measuring scoop, and I'm just going to make sure that each one is the same size. So I get all the sizes done first, and then I roll them up afterwards. So the best way to do this now, because it is quite sticky, is to take a little bit of water and put the water in between your hands and then roll it into a lovely smooth bowl. Ball even, not bowl. As soon as you get that, you're going to put them straight into the coconut and allow the coconut to sort of stick all around. And it will look like this once it's done. And you just keep going until you have them all done. And it's as easy as that. So these are my semolina and coconut ladoos, which are made in no time whatsoever. You can make them from start to finish in around 10 minutes. And they are the perfect treat to have with tea, or you can gift them to people for different times of the year for presents. And I absolutely love this recipe, so I hope you like it. I'll show you what they look like from the inside. And that's the perfect ladoo. I hope you enjoy it, guys. Try the recipe and let me know what you think.